Alright, so here we are in TinkerCAD. Maybe showing how to start creating a custom bay. Which actually this works out because I planned on making new bays anyway. Alright, so you're going to want to, so for starters, just to make things a lot easier, you're going to want to find this, the custom burst bay starter kit. Yeah. Credit to Crazy Aries for the micro layer base model. They actually gave me permission. They gave me permission to use it as a starting point for custom layer bases, and that is how I've used it. As you can see by this is not finished. I actually haven't done too much yet here. This and this, these are all things I use that for. Anyway, so we're going to go into here, quick tinker this. Alright, I need to not distracted. What's the food? Oh. Oh, hey. Okay. That. I'm not sure why I've seen that. Okay. So we've got just a basic layer template. That same thing, but with replaceable teeth, and I think it actually is a different number of teeth. If I remember correctly. It's got 4 teeth. There's 4 teeth on there. 3 teeth. And 3 teeth. This is for Chosy, or custom Chosy bays, or bays that have level chip compatibility. There's level chip. The base piece for a layer base. It's actually the micro layer base by Crazy Aries. Yeah. Credit Crazy Aries for it. Yeah, frame and driver templates as well. So I want to make. So you're gonna. If you have a good idea of what you want to do for a custom bay, you're going to get a good idea of what you want to do. Have some sort of reference image, is how I do it anyway. Go from, and then find the layer type you want of these 4. This is the placeable teeth. These are actually the same, or part of the same thing. They're individual objects, but there's everything. Is everything locked when I copy? Huh. Well, you gotta make sure it's unlocked. That isn't locked. So make sure the stuff you want to work with is not locked, because then you can't copy and paste it into your own project. It's locked. No, those aren't locked. It's some kind of though. Anyway, like I said, you're gonna copy and paste what you want to work with for a particular custom bay. Say I want to make a new GT bay layer base. I would take the micro layer base and then copy it by either clicking copy up here in the top left, or you hitting Control C to copy it. Then I would have another, or I'd open a new tab with a new project. Or actually, I'd open a new project by clicking this, then hitting new design. What do we want to do? So I want to make a Splatoon themed Beyblade. I want to make Splatoon themed Beyblades. Basically, basically once you have the stuff you want to work with, you just gotta like use the shape generators. I usually start to get the outer portion on the layer base. I usually just use the tube shape and then have it a little bit bigger than this. Actually, I make a couple tubes. Have one like 2 or 3 millimeters tall for that, so it actually connects, and then I make one that's like where the inner diameter of the tube is the outer diameter of the layer base. That's how I usually do it. Although if you really wanted to, you could just like stick shapes to the sides of this and call it good, technically speaking. And actually, technically, you could copy and paste this, or the level chip, and these, then put these together, make a copy of this and make it a hole, because there's a solid and a hole option. Hole will take material out of it, or out of anything it's combined with. Alright, so right click, basically the basic controls. Right click is rotate the perspective. You can also click on this cube on the left, and do stuff like that. Do that. Home reset, or this little, home view resets it. That is it all in view. I've never actually used this. Plus is zoom in, minus is zoom out. Switch to flat view. I do not like it, because it is like the trippiest thing ever. However, it is kind of useful if you're viewing it from straight above. It can be kind of useful, actually, to make sure everything lines up. But usually stick to perspective view. Oh, it's so weird. Anyway, got our ruler down here. I don't use midpoint, or don't select this often. That's the ruler, that will move it. You're basically just attach shapes to copy and paste whatever you want to work with into a new design, and then attach shapes to it in the way you want it to look. Is basically how to make custom bays. Also, you just have to. So there's also the mirror option. This will change it like that. Now it's left spin, right spin, left spin, right spin. For these, you'll have to go to that. Just have to do it and do it so it mirrors it horizontally, and that applies to anything that has a direction specific design. So these are all the layer, like this layer base, this layer, and the teeth to go with it. This layer and this layer, those are all rotation direction specific. So they're all direction specific. So they're all right spin by default. Can make it left spin. There's no dual rotation just yet. Not for this stuff. Although that might be something that someone will do in the future. We don't have layer weights or Go chips for GT layers. So if you want either of those, then you're gonna have to either use existing parts or find good models on your own. And you can add them to this if you want, because this is public and can be edited by anyone. Just don't like change anything too weirdly. Anyway, we're going to make these two. Let's just make it this kind of the basic kind of layer. We're gonna copy, new design. It'll give it a random name, like that. And then we're gonna paste it right in there. And boom. I always have a ruler. I always make sure I have a ruler down in the corner, because the ruler is extremely useful for this. Sweet. Now I've changed these to 100 just because I kept thinking everything's centered. Alright, so now we've got the ruler, and we have this in the dead center. Now we can start working on it. Oh wow, I never noticed that it's slightly different dimensions. Alright, anyway, going from here, we're going to add some shapes. As you can see, this thing's just empty. It's nothing. This is at the minimum amount of material. Although technically you don't need this outer wall for it to work. It's better to have it. Alright, so we're gonna make this thing a decent size. I'm actually going to go through all the shape generators and to look for a particular shape generator. Oh, here we go, twisty ring. Look how neat that looks. Right, so I'm going to look at the dimensions here. I'm going to apply those to this. 4140, 4138. I'm actually going to change this to 40, just keeping it simple. Oh, what? Alright, then we're going to change that to 4. You make yourselves a split. Oh wait, inner diameter. Well, that's annoying. I want to check that, but I want to check Discord. Actually, it doesn't show up though. Oh, I see. Alright, that is. Alright, we're gonna make sure this is not below. Alright, so we're gonna have to change this. The inner diameter is 20. In the room next to my brother is trying to be in loud. Because people are always there's always someone being loud when you're trying to record a video. And I don't know why. Wait. What would happen if there was the Kraken special in Splatoon 2 and someone was using an Octoling? Anyway, I'm gonna change this to boop. And we're going to just highlight both of these. Use the align tool. Do this. And that will interfere so much. Although that does provide a really cool looking blade pattern. Alright, so we're gonna see what happens when we make it 50. Oh. Alright. I like how that looks, actually. No, we want that to be up a bit because it looks way cooler. Yeah, that looks way cooler. Oh, sweet, that doesn't look like it'll interfere. Alright. Notice we do this. 47.5. Ooh. Even better look. Alright, this is the creation of a Splatoon themed bay. Yo, look at that. That looks so sick. Ah, too bad I can't make this dual rotation. That would be epic. Twisty ring. What happens if I increase the number of twists? So, oh! Oh, it's a beefy boy. Okay, so that just increases that. Alright. Wait, this might be the secret to barrage defense. Something that doesn't typically work out well. Alright, see something like this? This is when that's useful. This is one of those times where using the flat view is better. Or the orthographic view. Yo, look at that. That looks epic. I like this. I actually like this. I'm tempted to make it left spin. What if we change this to 1? It's gonna have, yeah. Okay. 2 is going to change. Wait, what is... You can have 1. Yo, that's epic. Alright. Let's make this. We have 8 different little things. Wait. Think how useful that is. Splatoon. Ba da 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 da. Alright. This seems. Alright, now we're going to. In this case, we're actually going to try to find the trapezoid. Let's go to an awkward trapezoid. Not that I want this to be awkward. I'm gonna adjust it here. I don't want it too ridiculous. You'll get what I'm doing. I should increase that. Actually, no. Oh, we're going to height should be pretty low. Huh. This will show me guys how to make bays. I mean, I kind of did. Also, you're going to want to decide on a name. We'll just call it Splatoon Bay 1 for now. And then, just if you want to save it, click TinkerCAD dashboard, it'll save it, or it'll save automatically every time you make a change. So, I don't know why these two are raised up. Anyway, yeah, that is about how you make custom bays. It's actually fairly simple. Gimmicks, like spring-loaded gimmicks, depending on how you do it. Let's see, this just has a bunch of rollers. 15 to be exact. They're all along the outer perimeter, except for 1/4 of it. This frame, and I just took the frame template and added stuff to it. Actually rounded it a bit. This is a left spinning layer base, actually. Yeah, this is for someone on a Discord. Yeah. 15 rollers along the perimeter. I used the tire shape generator. I had 3 tubes actually. One to connect it, one to give an outer wall, and then one to make that channel. I actually used more of that, but I just used that to basically just work with the shapes you got, and then it'll be pretty good if you put a lot of effort into it. This took forever. Shift is what I call this layer base. It took multiple hours over 2 days to just make the gimmick work. Maybe. I don't even know if it works because I can't print it or anything. Yeah. So when you guys can print this stock images, yeah. Really want to see how it works. Oh yeah, there's also this Ultimate Liner Dash V1. You'll need a spring from a dash driver. This is to represent the bearing. Size A bearing. That's the little wheel on the bottom. It's the little shaft. It goes through there and acts as the axle for the wheel. Bearing goes here. This goes into the. So this goes in the bearing. That assembly goes into here, and this is free spinning. It's about, and then there's that wheel, which is also free spinning. So, yeah. Yeah. That's about it. For more complex things, it'll take more time, obviously. I actually have been working on this thing, or this particular layer, for a while. The sides weren't too hard to make, I just used 2 tires. These you can take. Yeah. This is actually all stuff on my dashboard for TinkerCAD. Well, I'll work this out. So, yeah. See you awesome people in the next video.